Oh crap, I did not need that Dafari fighter turning up. No, you won't. Ouch. And they've almost killed... Oh, they did kill me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back again to Conan Exiles for beginners in the house that Gaz built, and a new week of adventures and achievements. Now, I have been busy since the last episode, and I'll show you the results of that in a moment. But first, I want to just lay out what we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks leading up to Christmas. At the top right of screen, you can see journey steps, and right now it's displaying that I have 3. I have to plant some seeds, craft an exceptional or flawless item, and destroy the Abyssmal Remnant. Okay, so planting seeds should be no problem. We can get onto that in a moment after I've been through some skill updates. Craft an exceptional or flawless item is going to be a problem. The only person that we've got for crafting anything of that nature really is the blacksmith. And if you look up here in the top right above this line, below it is the stuff that I can make at the blacksmith's bench. Above it is the stuff that she adds to what can be made at the blacksmith's bench, and the only item there is the exceptional iron warhammer, which requires knowledge of the iron warhammer and is not a weapon skill that I would normally choose for myself. So we may need to capture another blacksmith, break them on the wheel of pain, put them on the bench so that they give different weapons here in order to get a one that I would normally choose. Okay, now of course she's only level 1. We could get a higher level blacksmith as well, which would give even more options. Now bows, for example, are made at the carpenter's bench, and she can craft for me an exceptional hunting bow, so we can fulfill that journey step without doing anything else except make that. It needs 8 sticks, 8 plant fibre and 7 twine. We've got 7 twine there. Sticks and plant fibre we've got over here. Let's just grab those. If I split that and grab that, come across here and throw it into there, we can tell her to make one of those for me, and it doesn't take too long, just a few seconds, and that should fulfill that journey step. Again, she's only a tier 1 carpenter, but she can do that for me. There we are, journey step completed. Craft an exceptional or flawless item, and I'll just grab that bow. So that's that one done, and I don't know if you noticed, but the experience bar at the top left, that's the thin white bar above the red bar, jumped from being just visible at the left hand end to almost midway just by doing that. Good way to gain experience. Okay, now we've got plant seeds, destroy the Abyssmal Remnant, and obtain the head of a boss creature. Okay, well, planting seeds, let's have a look at my skills. In order to plant seeds, I need to be able to make, where is it? There we are. I need to be able to make these, the crude planters and the compost heap. Now I've already unlocked them. That's excellent. So all I need to do is make a couple of crude planters and plant some seeds in them. What do I need to do for that? Okay, let's find them on here. I've already built a compost heap. You've seen me using it. Crude planter needs 25 stone and 5 twine. Okay, again, that's not an issue. We just split the twine that's in there, grab those 6, and there should be some stone across here somewhere. Yeah, there is. We'll just grab that, and we can then make a planter. And again, this doesn't take very long, and it's just something that you make by hand. There we are, one planter appeared on my ready bar in the number 4 slot. Let's just put those surplus bits and pieces back in here. We don't need to be carrying them around. And we'll put the twine back over here where it came from. And we need some seeds. We've got a bunch of different seeds in here. We've got orange ficus, aloe seeds, yellow lotus and desert berry bush seeds. Now the yellow lotus we can't do very much with because you can't grow that, or at least you need a special compost, I believe, to grow it. However, we can do something with the desert berry seeds, and let's jump out. And here's something that I was doing during the interim. You remember we built the wheel of, the pit of Yog, and I've now built the altar to Ymir, which was my chosen religion for this character. And you can see that I've captured a bunch of thralls and kitted them out to guard the platforms of the altars. I've got 2 fighters on each altar in this Hyborian slaver armor, which I think suits their figures very nicely. And I've also added a couple of archers in the standard archer rigs. She's a right grumpy one, isn't she? She's not happy at all. Has she got food? Is that why she's unhappy? Yep, she's got food. Anyway, right. Compost. We needed compost to plant these seeds. And here we've got a bunch of it ready made. Let's just split it up because we don't need all of that. Take 4 of it. Dumping your meat that's gone putrid into here, and keeping some plant fibre in here and some bone meal, which you make at the grinder from bones and skulls and horns and things, means that you'll have a fairly constant supply of compost. It is something that produces very slowly, as it should be. So being ahead of the game with it is always worthwhile. We'll just jump up these stairs for a while because I want to have a look in the thrall pot. They've got plenty of food. Right, I'm going to put the desert berry bush planter down here, and in fact, if I'm a little bit careful with it, we might even get 3 of them across there, but I'm just going to do it with 1 for now to complete that journey step. Now look at the top left, look at the thin white line above the red line and notice where it's at, because once we do this we should get the journey step completed. There you are, and you see how that experience line has jumped over. It's almost completed that level now. Right, so next thing, destroy the Abyssmal Remnant and ride an elevator. Well, ride an elevator we can do at any time, and we'll probably do it after we've been to sort out the Abyssmal Remnant. But before we go to the Abyssmal Remnant, there are some things that we need to research in skills, and they are primarily in weapons. One of the things that we need to do is we are going to need a set of daggers. Now I could make stone daggers, but stone daggers are not going to do the job for me. I could use these DLC ones, health damage 12. Those ones would give me a javelin and throwing axe as well. They're 12 damage, those are 12 damage. If I research the iron ones, they're 14 damage, which is a good idea. Why can't I? I've got to research the stone daggers anyway. I've got 17 points to spend. These cost 2. The stone daggers cost 3, and these cost 0. But they're showing red, so I'm guessing that means I can't make them, because you notice how these ones are green. So okay, let's unlock those those stone daggers. These are now available to open. Cost 0. We can't unlock it. Why can't we unlock it? Strange. They should be showing green, the same as these ones. That's a bit odd. Right, well, let's unlock the iron daggers anyway. There we go, and now they've gone green. Right, so that's the first thing that we needed. The next thing that we need is arrows. They're going to cost me 3 points. I've still got 12 left. Unlock those. The light Hyrcanian bow will cost me 5 of my remaining 9 points. These will cost me 4. Five of my remaining 9 points will leave me 4 points. Now the problem is that over here in survival, I've got to be level 29 before I can get that anyway, or level 26 to get this. We are level 26. Why is it not letting... No, we're not. We've got to be level 28 to get this. That's okay. Right, so I'm not going to be blocking myself getting these by spending the points here in weapons. So I really want to unlock that as well, but that's going to cost me another 3. Right, okay. And we also need to unlock this shield as well. That's 5. Ouch. We could unlock that for the blacksmith, but the damage on that? That does 22 damage. This only does 20. Oh well, we'll leave it at that for now. Right, the bow I do want. That costs me 5 though. That does damage of 9. That does damage of 6. We're going to need that because the Abyssmal Remnant will heal damage from each arrow before I can get the second arrow into it. So we need, at the current level that I've got, so we need to be using a bow that causes more damage. What level do I need for that? 29. Okay. So we'll unlock that bow. Leaves me 4 points to spend. Spending 3 points on this will allow me to create weapon damage kits and upgrade kits, etc. So I'm going to unlock that as well, and that leaves me with 1 point. Need to be level 39 to get the next level of that. That's fine. So what we need to do first is go to the blacksmith and make the iron daggers. 5 branches, 20 metal, 10 leather. We don't have 10 leather in there. That again is not a problem because we've got a load of it out here at the tanners. What we do is we'll split that. We'll take those 25 in, leave those 24 there. And you can start to see now why you get all your crafting stations in place before you start throwing all the weapons and things together. Right, so iron poignards. Craft a set. Again, it doesn't take long. There we are, and that weapon damage kit that we made needs 2 oil. We're going to apply it to the sword, the pike and the daggers. So we need to make 3 of them, which is going to use up all the oil that we've got, which is no problem. We're going to want the daggers on here. Right, so move them into there. Then all we do is just drag it onto there. We've gained a level by using one of these, by completing the journey step, modifying a weapon using one of these. So then we drop it onto the pike and drop it onto the daggers. There we are. Simple tool upgrade kit. Makes tools more efficient. We've got 2 tools, well, we've got 4 tools that we want to do that with. So we're going to craft 4 of those. It will mean we're using a lot of our metal up. But we'll get them done. We'll get our tools upgraded. And in fact, while she's making those, we're going to come across here and we're going to make some more arrows because we'll need them. Right, to make arrows we need 10 branches and 2 iron bar and 1 feather for each set of either 10 or 20 arrows, I can't remember. Right, so we're going to need to bring some iron bars across and some more sticks. Again, that's not a problem, we've got them in stock. Have we got any iron bars in there by any chance? No. Right, so we'll bring enough. That's going to be too many. We said it was 2 iron bars we needed, wasn't it? Yes. Right. That'll let us make 6 sets of arrows. Right. And if we take 100 sticks out of there, so we'll put them in there, put those in there, and we can make 6 sets. She's very quick to make those. It only makes 10 per set. Okay. I was sure it made 20. Never mind. That's going to give us... Oh, that's going to give us 150... What? Where did they go? There they are. JavaScript's being a pain. Right. Let's have a look. We've got 150 iron head arrows, 57 flint head arrows. We're carrying 2 bows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap them over. That's my standard hunting bow. That's my exceptional hunting bow. I'm going to put the iron head arrows on there. I'm going to put the flint head arrows on the standard one because we've got 2 different uses for bows, and I want to keep the exceptional hunting bow as strong as possible once we get up to see the Abyssmal Remnant. And we're going to be struggling for spacing, so what I'm going to have to do is move that up, move that up. That's the regular hunting bow, because we're also going to have to capture somebody so that we can sacrifice them. Right. Has she made those kits yet? Yes, she has. Okay, so we've got... It's done it again, look. Right, so we want 1 on there. 1 on there. No, 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 no. Oh, let's put it on the truncheon. I did not want it on there. That means we've got to make another set. And what was it we needed to make it? 10 iron bar. See, that's the one we should have had on the truncheon. So we'll make one of them. We'll make one of them. And I'm going to have to do another iron and coal run once we've been and dealt with the Abyssmal Remnant. Right, so that one goes on there. That one goes on. Item is already modified. Okay, well, we'll leave that there and we'll make another truncheon and apply that later. Okay, so I don't really want to upgrade this because I can't repair it at the moment. I don't have the skills to repair it, and neither does my blacksmith. So once that's worn down, it's worn down. Right. Now the next thing that we want to get to go and deal with the Abyssmal Remnant is we're going to need some more of that aloe potion, which should be in there. Yep, there it is. Oh, of course, yes. Sorry, I forgot. We'll move you down there. We only have 10 in a stack. Right, that's that. I think we're almost ready to go now. The one thing that we will need, because we've got to capture somebody, we'll need to move these down here. And we're not going to be doing any looting or raiding because we won't be able to carry everything now. The one thing I do want to check, have we got any more? Yes, we have. We're going to need more of these. And again, maximum stack of 20. Right. So, girls look really good in those slaver uniforms, don't they? Yeah, really suit you girls. They really do. Right, so I think that's us all sorted. All we need to do is have an eat and a drink. We'll refill the water skin on the way through. However, because we're going to be going straight into some heavy duty rough combat, we need to do that, because those purified steaks provide a lot more health regen than the regular steaks, and the regular steaks provide a lot more health regen than any of the other foods that I'm carrying, and we're probably going to need a lot of health regeneration. I'm very aware of how the time's getting on, so what I'm going to do, once I've got to the river and taken a drink and refilled the water skin, then what I'll do is I'll just chop through to the far end. Right, so here we are at the Defari village, and this is where I would normally use a bow to kite that warrior across. Instead, I'm just going to go in and meet him in the water. Now, unless he's got any arrows on him, which he has, we'll have them. That's the only thing I'm interested in taking off them. Now, we need to, because we've not got the bow available on the ready bar. Is he coming? He's trying. No, he's sat down again.
God, what was that?
Come on. Come on. Oh, we're just going to have to charge it in. Oh great, archers everywhere.
Your heart will be eaten. God will have your soul.
Don't bet on it. Right, she got any arrows? Yes, she has. Right, so that's the first group cleared out. She hasn't. He hasn't. There's somebody else down here. Where have they gone? And we need to get eating. No. No. There's an entertainer across there, who I think is the next one to come and hit me. Right, any arrows in there? No, but there is some iron bars, which I really would like to have. Oh crap. He's got arrows. We eat. Come on, recover that that health. And you can see just how much regeneration boost I'm getting off those Yog steaks. One more might take me all the way back to full health. No, it's not going to. Okay. I took as much damage as I did because I didn't have the regular stake. I didn't have the bow and arrow. I need to keep them for the remnant. I didn't have the regular bow and arrow to kite them out of the village. Oh crap, I did not need that Dafari fighter turning up.
Your heart will be eaten. I will feast upon you.
No, you won't. Ouch. And they've almost killed... Oh, they did kill me. How about that then, ladies and gentlemen? They bled me out. Okay, so, failed attempt. We're going to have to come back and do this tomorrow because the episode's got too long. How about that? We were killed by poison and the fact we had 8 bleeds going because of the daggers that entertainer was using. So what we'll do is we'll heal up, end the episode here. We'll have another go tomorrow. I'll start it at the edge of the Dafari village and we'll take it on from there. What I may have to do is, until I've actually knocked somebody senseless, swap that rope for the bow in order to do the kiting out properly and bring them out and take care of them one by one instead of having to take on gangs of them. I really should be wearing heavier armor, but I need the light armor for once I get down to face the Abyssmal Remnant so that I can move quickly. Okay, thanks for watching. Got my ass handed to me. We'll see if we can do better tomorrow. See you then. Bye for now.